Hey folks, welcome back to the channel, and we are in Nevis. Here with Barefoot Dad and the dog, and we're traveling up the Antilles, and we're in Nevis, which is just south of St. Kitts, and we're heading north to a Dutch island, Sint Eustatius, locally known as Statius. And we're heading there. It's like 38 miles. So anyway, let's give it a shot. Now, if you look, you've noticed my new paint job. Let's take a look at the new paint job. Yeah. I think it looks cool. So, let's see. Fuel. Okay. Let's get that on. Yeah. I don't think we need it. Oh, wait. We will. Things will get a little sticky with. Hey, while we're getting everything ready, go ahead and, while I'm checking, you might want to check that. Click that like button and click that subscribe button. And then I'll get this engine started. Oh. Now, that'll work. And let's get the other one going. And that works that way too. We have an airplane. I love it. So we're gonna bug out of Nevis. Nevis has got a really a cool history. It's let's get started here. Hopefully they've forgotten about my last little incursion. Okay, let's talk to him.
Ground N477, W14 ready to taxi north departure.
N477, W14 taxi to and hold short of runway 10 using taxiway. Contact tower on 120.5 when ready.
Taxiing hold short runway 10 via taxiway N477, W14.
Okay, and then we'll drop this.
Tower N477, W14 at runway 10 ready for departure east departure.
N477, W14 altimeter 29er.9er, 1 wind 105 at 10. East departure approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 10.
Cleared for takeoff runway 10 N477, W14.
And let's look to see where we're at. Well, let's let him have it then. We'll just let this thing just take off. Dog's ready. Seatbelt fastened. Subscription button pressed. Let's take off. We got 60. We got 80. Let's rotate. We have an airplane in the air.
N477W14 continue for east departure.
Okay,
Tower
now
N477 W14 continue for east departure.
bring this back to, and then bring this back to. And we'll drop that RPM down. So we've got a short flight, so let's get things squared away. Really getting to like this Islander. And then this is St. Kitts, just across the channel. So interesting story about this place. At around, I think it was 1800, the governor, St. Kitts and Nevis were jointly ruled, administered, and the hospital had burned, and they wanted the hospital. They went to the governor and said, "Hey, we need a hospital." He said, "No, you don't." And so he even looked at a study, 5-year study that said no one's died without there being a hospital, so no, you can't have one. Which didn't set well with them, and they ended up pleading their case all the way to London, who apparently kind of overruled the good governor, pardon me, and so what he ended up doing was he was ordered to do it. He took the government house, and that had converted that to the hospital, and then took the extra money and built a residence. Shocking? Not really. So we're now over at St. Kitts.
N477W14 leaving my airspace, frequency change approved.
Tower N477 W14 frequency change. Bradshaw approach N477 W14 is Type Britain Norman Islander 5 miles northwest of Newcastle, 700 feet. Request flight following.
N477 W14 Bradshaw approach. Squawk 6152.
Squawk 6152 N477 W14.
N477 W14 radar contact 5 miles southeast of Bradshaw, 800 feet. Altimeter 29.91.
Roger, N477 W14.
Okay. Now that we've got all the chatter out of the way. Anyway, that was an interesting story about Nevis. And like I said on the last leg with Nevis, Time Team came here. And Time Team is a British, or was a British, archaeological series. They had a lot of money. They ran for about 20 years. So they had a lot of funding to handle these digs. Their only limitation was 3 days. So they would go through and get the permission, get everything done they needed to get done in order to dig. But when it came time to dig, they only had to survey and dig 3 days. It's an interesting show. And some interesting characters in it too. So you can find it on, I think you can find it in BritBox, and you can find it on Magellan, and I think Amazon's Freebies got it, and as well as YouTube I think has it too. But anyway, it's interesting, and I wanted to share that with you. Okay. I want to try something out here. No, not with that. No, just. I want to try something here. My options. Let's just get back into the road. I don't know why I was looking at that. So we are at 15 miles. Yeah, probably pretty close actually. So this is St. Kitts. And now one thing you have to remember, whoa, we're getting a lot of turbulence here. Yeah, we're probably right over the, yeah, we're right over the beach. Oh yeah. Yeah, she looks good. I like the new paint job. So let's see here now. We got see where we're going here. FD Roosevelt. Cool.
Tango November Charlie Echo traffic N477 W141 3 miles southeast 1,400 feet inbound to land runway 06.
So, same problem that, well, same, a very related history with Eustatius, and it was first discovered, they think it was first sighted by Christopher Columbus, like a lot of these up here in the northern Antilles. But it was settled by the French and the Dutch, and the English kind of fought over it for a while. And eventually the Dutch got it. They took possession of the island, and reported to be uninhabited at the time. Previous to that, English and French couldn't really find any water. Apparently the Dutch didn't have that problem, and unfortunate for the Dutch. And again, just as the same with the English and the French, sugarcane, slave-driven economy.
Tango November Charlie Echo traffic N477 W14 8 miles southeast 1,600 feet inbound to land runway 06.
And let's see what we're doing on elevation here. $116 feet. 4,200 feet. And let's see, we're probably about 7 miles. We might want to start.
Tango November Charlie Echo traffic N477 W145 miles southeast 1,300 feet inbound to land runway 06.
Something caught us there. No. No reason to Okay, and I think I see our runway. Don't try this at home, kids. give it. Okay. I think we've got a runway coming in. We're just going to call it on final.
Tango November Charlie Echo traffic N477 W14 is on final runway 06 to land.
Okay, we got 1 notch of flaps. Let's get down on this little Dutch island. Okay, we got a little bit of a headwind here. All right, we'll take that. Yes, we will. Where do we find ourselves clear of the runway? I guess we do turnarounds. And we'll do that. Looking good. And here's a good spot to pull over. Why, yes. And I think we're clear of the runway. Folks, I want to thank you for coming along on this little trip. Hope you enjoyed the sights and the stories. And let's see if we can do it again too. Got another little short trip up the pike. I don't know where we're going to end up, but it won't be far. That said, on behalf of the dog and myself, have a great weekend, folks, and we'll see you again. Bye now.